Hey everybody, Gill Realty Group, Owen Gill, Donnie Parker, here to talk a little bit about the Baldwin County condo stats for July and just kind of looking at this year versus last year and just give you some good information just overall about trends. And of course, if you're looking to buy, some great opportunities from an investment standpoint.
Yeah, we at the GRG group, we've done some videos in the past and we're gonna be doing a lot more videos, but one of our main goals is to educate all of our clients. Yesterday alone, in the past 24 hours, we've been in Ballabatry, Daphne, Alabama, Gulf Shores, Alabama. I was in Lillian, Alabama yesterday. And all we want to do is we door knock, we call, we phone call. We're trying to give as many people as possible critical information about what's happening in the market today. I did a video about CMAs. We at the Gill Realty Group, we offer a free home evaluation because knowledge is power in real estate. And what we're going to talk about today is Owen's going to break down some numbers on some things that are happening here in Orange Beach and in Gulf Shores with the condo market. We're sitting in one of probably the most premier pieces of real estate in all of Orange Beach. We're excited to talk about how this property relates to some numbers that Owen's going to go over. But again, our goal at the Gill Realty Group is to constantly educate everyone on what they're doing with their money, how they're investing their money, what the return is on their money. So we urge you, if you have questions, reach out to Owen Gill, myself, Donnie Parker, call the Gill Realty Group team. But pay attention, don't go anywhere, because what Owen's fixing to talk about is critical if you're looking to invest in Orange Beach, Alabama.
All right, so let's get right to it. All right, so we got some great things to talk about, and I'm going to put this up close because I want you to be able to see this. All right, so let's just talk about July of 2017 as far as condo sales go down here. All right, so the demand is up 39%, all right, just for July compared to July of 16. And we're going to get into some more stats about why that's important. All right, so what does that have to do with the supply? All right, so demand's up, supply's down. We're at 22% down from last year as far as the amount of condos and units that are available to purchase right now. So what does that affect? Supply and demand, it affects the price. So the price is up 59% from July of 2016 to July of 2017. That's a huge number. So let's specifically talk about that number. So $451,000 is the average price for a unit down in Orange Beach, Gulf Shores, July of 2017. Look at July of 2016, and what the difference is. That 59%, that's where you can see it. $327,000. All right, so in one year, if you bought a condo a year ago, all right, you're looking at an average of making $120,000 more than you did a year ago. Okay, that's huge. All right, so I'm going to put this down. I'm going to talk a little bit more about those trends and why they're important. All right, so this is good stuff. Pay attention. All right, sellers, buyers, you're going to love this. All right, let's talk about the Alabama Center of Commerce. They do all the projections for the year. They give all the stats. They got big thinkers up there. And they're looking at Baldwin County and the units, and they're saying how many are going to sell quarterly, monthly, all right? So let's just talk about from a quarterly perspective, all right, why this is big, all right? In the first quarter of this year, July of 2017, January, February, March, they forecasted 361 units. And you know how many actually sold? 451. 25% more than they actually projected is what sold in the first quarter of this year. That's huge, all right? Those are usually considered a slow time of the year for real estate. It's not slow, all right? Not where we're living. Now let's get in the second quarter, all right? 507 units that they forecasted, all right? They were pretty spot on. We're right there, 517, so they exceeded it, by 2%. But that's the biggest time of year. It's the spring. Everybody's motivated, but buying homes, buying condos, selling. So that's kind of right there. But now let's just talk about the quarter in, all right? July's over with. We're here towards the end of August. Right now, I've got is the July stats, and guess what? In the first, they had the projections for this. 442 units are going to be sold in the third quarter. In just the month of July, 207 units. Okay, we're already almost at the halfway point of a 3-month quarterly projection of 2017. That's huge, all right? Now, to go along with that, before I get back into this, is one other thing, all right? Let's talk about 2 years ago, all right? This is for 2 years ago, all right, you could buy a condo. The average price in July of 2015 was $291,000. And now, in just last month, $451,000 is the average price. $160,000 increase in 2 years. Now, that's a pretty darn good return on investment. I mean, now, so let's get into a little bit more about where we are, okay? We're at the Turquoise. It's one of the premier condos down here in Orange Beach. 25 plus floors up, 3 bedroom, 3 bath, tons of rental income potential with this. So if you're a buyer, you're a seller, why is it important? You know, if seller's great, what's the buyer's going, why would I want to spend money at this time with the market the way it is? Well, let me tell you why. Let's get back into it, all right? So let's say you want to buy a unit like this, all right? This unit would run you about 1.2 million, okay? So the average, so if you're doing it for 30 years, all right, right now you can put 10% down. Used to be you can only do 20%. Now there's loans out there, there's opportunities, 10% down, 120,000, and you can finance the rest. All right, you're gonna have PMI, private mortgage insurance. You got some other things that are built into it, condo association fees. But if you're looking at this 30 years, figure all your expenses, everything into it, on a monthly basis, $7,600 a month to have this $1 million unit, okay? And you're thinking, well, that's a lot of money. All right, well, let's look at what the rental income is on an annual basis that you can net. You can net $74,000 a year in annual income to rent this place, all right? So what is the difference there? Well, if you look at this and your condo and everything, you're gonna spend about $91,000 annually, all right? So it leaves you about $17,000 that you're responsible for a year. And that sounds a lot, but if you think about from a monthly breakdown, $1,400 a month, $1 million condo, and guess what? The longer you own it, some of those fees come off, those percentages go down, you're not investing as much monthly. You're gonna get to the point that you have $1 million property that's being paid for as a rental income, and guess what? You can still come and use it, right? It's a great opportunity, and it's something that, you know, I'm excited about. I'm looking at all these stats about Orange Beach, about Gulf Shores, condos. There's all this great information. I think that the biggest thing that we're trying to do is just educate everybody that the market here is, whatever is going on nationally, it's not going on here. This is a great market right now. Selling, buying, it's great. If you want more information, you want to find out, you know, contact the Gill Realty Group. We're happy to answer.
And if you've watched this video, some of this stuff makes completely sense to people who've done this before. But a lot of this looks like a completely foreign language. If you want someone to sit down with you and walk you step by step on what you're getting yourself into, contact us at the Gill Realty Group. You can find us on the gillrealtygroup.com, and we would be honored to sit down with you and really walk you through an example like that we're sitting on today. So watch the video over and over and over, and if you got questions, if you want more detailed information about us, give us a call.
Yeah, give us a call, 251-270-3032. That'll ring somebody. We've got a bunch of people that are very well educated on this market. They can answer any questions, any concerns you have. Thank you for the time. We appreciate it. Have a great day.